In this video we're going to talk about the Ruffians Beware trophy, and this is for basically completing the Hawaiian Haunt, which is the dungeon in Hawaii where you can basically do a load of grinding to level up and stuff like that. So once you get all the way through to the final level of it, I think there's 4 floors on each level, is there? Or 10 floors on each level? It's been a while since I played. But there's quite a few floors on each level, basically. So you keep going through the dungeon. You'll fight the the mini bosses on the way. You'll beat them all. There's a load of areas where you can. I think it switches every time where you can like level up and stuff like that. A lot easier because sometimes it gives you the invested vagabonds or the invested transients, which give you a load of XP. Sometimes it gives you the silver worm things, which give you a load of stuff as well. Maybe job XP and actual XP as well. So there's definitely reasons to go into this just for leveling up in general, if you're going for level 70. So you will be doing this just regardless if you're going for the platinum. Like, getting to level 70 is probably the last thing you'll do, depending on if you've got the DLC and all that jazz. But yeah, the Robo Meteos are basically the final boss of the Hawaiian Haunt. So essentially you want to use your best pound mates as soon as possible. There's 5 Robo Meteos. They all have different effects and statuses and stuff like that. If you use the upgraded version, if you've got a load of money, if you've been grinding these dungeons, you will have a lot of money spare, you'd assume. So yeah, use that money. Basically, just pound mate, as much as you can. Obviously, you're going to make use of all of their weaknesses. So, obviously, the red one's weak to water, lightning's weak to whatever lightning's weak to, can't remember. Ice and blade and all that jazz. So, just make sure you got a mixed party. Make sure you've leveled up a few jobs up to decent-ish levels. They're all level 53, I believe, which is pretty high, And judging from my levels here, I'm level 55, 54, so not hugely over-leveled for this point. If you go in at like level 60, you'll probably have an easier time. Obviously, make sure you've got your healing items, all this jazz. But yeah, you can just keep using pound mates and use the increased version of them. Like, it doesn't really matter as long as you're using the attack-based power mates. I think I'd rarely use them. If you use it with benefits, obviously you get a decent extra boost, which is always useful. So you could probably power mate them into oblivion if you had enough money. Ultimate Tag Team is another good one if you can get everyone. Like, you do big hits. If you can take out people quickly, that's always a bonus. I don't think he revives them on this one. Like, we've just took one out there. The blue one's probably in the next to be taken out. They do hit you with a lot of status ailments as well, so please do, invest in items that are good for, curing people from sleep, curing people from paralysis and confusion, stuff like that. Yeah, like, obviously you're going to make use of proximity stuff if you need to. And yeah, just make sure your team's got healers. Make sure you got debuffers if you want to. Like, Namba's a really good debuffer if he uses his Malodorous Stench or whatever it's called. That's really useful at taking down the attack power. If one of them in particular is destroying you, then take his attack power down. That's the best way to go about these things. Obviously, the dungeon on the other trophy is a fair amount harder. Because it's a mon and he revives people, and it's a bit of a chaotic situation in there. But again, you can use your pound mates. I didn't really do much on the job front. I didn't really grind on the job front. I just got everyone to like level 20 or 30 or something like that. But a lot of people that I've seen just grind it out to get people to like level 50, so they've got all these super duper moves, which again is really useful. Depends how much you want to throw, like time you want to throw into it. It's very debatable. But yeah, obviously keep your main man alive, Ichigo. Is it Ichigo? Ichiban? Can't remember his name. Am I thinking of Bleach there? Probably am. I think it's Ichiban. This is how long it's been since I played it. We're now in May, and I'm pretty sure I played it in like January. And yeah, I've had a lot of beers since then, so memories like a sieve. But yeah, obviously they're going to take the turns. They're going to do status ailments to you. Just if you can do the cooking thing as well. I remember there was a cooking where you could mix a load of ingredients together and get like full heals for the entire party and stuff like that. So here you can see him using a palmate to heal. He does his weird like dance thing with his kettle, and I don't know if it heals everyone. It might do. I think it was just attempting. No, it just healed one person. So that's pretty useless. That I would go for things that heal pretty much everyone if you can. But yeah, obviously you can block attacks, but I'm pretty inept at that. And we get saved by Dragon Mode here. He just goes absolutely ape and starts beating the hell out of this guy. Yeah, so I'm looking to take out one guy at least, and Kiryu's just hitting no one, as is tradition. But yeah, this is such a broken mode as well. If you can get this like upgraded or something, I don't know if there is separate upgrades to upgrade this like to be ultimately powerful. That would be really useful. But yeah, as you can see, we took out a lot of damage on one of them, took him out, and then pretty much a decent amount on Suzaku. So Robomichio is obviously going to be the last one that you take out. You've got your healer there. If she can do a dance that takes away status ailments, doesn't look like she can. But I'm pretty sure you can get things that take away status ailments. You're going to have, you know, decent equipment, decent weapons and stuff. I didn't really upgrade my weapons and stuff in this, so it's probably why I'm not doing colossal damage. Like, a lot of people I've seen that play it just upgrade everything and, you know, have a load of stuff and they buy extra stuff. It's just like, it's crazy to me. I can't be doing with that. So yeah, I mean, if you've got the DLC as well, you can use the DLC dungeon to level up, and that's like level 99 or something. So you know, you get colossal experience from doing that. If you manage to beat like one of the enemies, you'll just fly up levels. It'll be ridiculous. But yeah, this is pretty much all I can go on about on this. Obviously, you can make use of proximity, weaknesses, back attacks, joint attacks, all your items, all your, you know, rocket launchers, super moves, healers. There's so much variety and choice that you can use. I never really like looked into a lot of this game. I just played it and had a relatively good time with it. Thought the story was pretty good. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good for what it was. But yeah, there was obviously bits and pieces which were annoying in that. But yeah, as long as you got a mixed bag of tricks for every character where you can do decent damage, you should be fine. If you want to over level for it, you'll smash everyone pretty much. I mean, the guy's got a shotgun as a weapon, so Poison Cloud Burst over the top of Suzaku there should finish him off. Bang, down he goes, and then it's 1-on-4. So, you know, Robomichio might power up or whatever he does, but does he have a weakness? Can't remember. Is he weak to Blade? He might well be weak to Blade, or is he weak to something else? Can't remember. But yeah, it's best off to just like use your items, keep your MP high. You know, just get booster items which are good for you. Make sure you got decent weaponry and all that, decent armor. He's weak to water, so you know, if you got everyone with decent water attacks, then just keep doing that. Why not? Relatively simple strat, but yeah. That does a colossal amount of damage. 700 there. Namba follows up with 200. Punches him as he's down. Destructo Beam can be devastating. You can avoid that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. It's a relatively basic game where you can just grind to win. If you're doing some sort of challenge run, it'll be completely different, obviously. But yeah, when he's like that as well, you can debuff him with Malodorous Stench, so you take away his attack buff, which is quite useful to do if you can. Namba's the one with Malodorous Stench. It's the hobo class that has it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, take that buff off him. Make sure you don't die. Easy life. Pretty much is what it is. So yeah, we'll end it there in terms of commentary. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe and comment. Got any questions? Happy to answer where I can. And yeah, we've got memberships and super chats unlocked if you're interested in that. Members get basically early access to all the videos that are uploaded currently, and then everyone else has to wait day by day, but it is what it is. And yeah, Discord is linked in the community tab if you want to join there. Happy to answer questions there as well. But yeah, all good in the hood. Take care, peace out, thanks for watching.
Better treatment.
This is the worst. Watch this. Too hot. This sucks. What's the holdup?
What an eyesore.
Get serious. I'll take you off.
You want some?
Something wrong? You're weak. Let's roll. Feeling better. Got no choice. You're in it now. You wanna fight? It's over.
I feel so heavy.
Let's do it. What's the holdup?
Here.
Thanks. What do I do? You're in it now. Have fun with this. Cool. Something. Let's do this, guys.
Of course.
Sorry to drag my feet. Nothing personal. You're looking dry.
This'll be tough.
I'll take you on.
In for the kill. Just 1 second. This will help.
Thanks.
Now then.
Come on. Let's get it done. You wanna fight? Something wrong? Back in the game. Now we're talking. Watch this. Now for my next trick.
Did you really think you'd win? There's more where this
Moving
came
up
from.
in the world.
Sweet.